I'm Stacia Briggs. I'm the TV editor for Archant and the chief reporter for the EDP. Interviewing Tom Chambers. He's coming to Norwich later in the year with Crazy for You. What do you think the enduring appeal of musicals is?
They're just all love. They're all giving. I mean, when you everyone's jobs, you have good days, bad days, and sometimes it's hard to get out of a bad mood sometimes when you wake up, and you just need something that will inspire you or just put a spring in your step. Because it is pure escapism. I mean, it is. And we are so lucky that the theatre here in this country is outstanding.
On that note, how are you about being away from home? Are you good with being away?
That's the old tricky question, the balance of life. Because yes, if you do television, then it's great that you're in at work at 7 and you finish at 7, but then you've got the lines to learn for the next day. But it is Monday to Friday, so you do get the weekend. Theatre is so rich, it's so wonderful. The romance of being in the theatre industry in itself, and the fact that it's live, you're all together, the atmosphere, the audience. It's every day could be slightly different, anything can happen, but it's just that shared experience. But doing 8 shows a week is
tough.
Wow. I mean, you have to really learn to be a bit of an athlete.
And you're sharing the stage with our very own Caroline Flack, home girl. Have you met her yet?
I've had the great pleasure and honour of working with Miss Flack.
Have you?
Because there was one year during the Strictly Live tour that Len and Bruno wanted a sabbatical, and that evil villain Craig Hallwood phoned up and said, would you mind, you and Camilla, would you step in and be the judges for the tour? Obviously didn't feel qualified to be a judge. I mainly just went down the performance route, but that was the year that Caroline actually won. So I ended up judging Caroline, wagging my finger at her, telling how flawless she was actually. But she is an absolute dynamo. She's got the greatest energy and aura. I know I'm sounding like I'm selling it again, but basically when you're working with people, you just want there to be a really good live, natural energy, chemistry on stage. And I think she's got this part for her, Irene, naughty, sassy, feisty. I mean, it's almost like it was written for her. So yeah, she's got to have a lot of fun with that, and of course she can dance like a divine goddess.
Well, and I suppose you can possibly give us some tips about keeping that adrenaline going, because it's one thing to do it once a week, it's another thing to do it 8 times a week.
Yeah, I shall hold her hand as a big older brother,
her in the fountain.
And I shall tell her to go to bed with a hot cup of cocoa, because you'll be doing it again tomorrow, twice.
No coffee in the morning.
No coffee in the morning.
You're still on screen at the moment, but filming has obviously ended for you as Sam. Is the door closed?
Sam, I mean,
is the door open?
I could have stayed at Holby forever, which is why I left, because it was such a great job. I thought I'm going to end up being part of the furniture. When I didn't have as much responsibility then, I thought, well, I'm going to definitely go out and see what I can do. I used to watch Casualty with my granddad in like 1987, and now to be working with Derek. Every time I see
so
it,
impressive.
I just think of my granddad when I look at it. But yeah, that's been going for 30 years. It's very confusing for my son William though when I say I'm just going to go and work with my fictional daughter. He's like, what? You got a daughter? 11-year-old daughter? No, just pretend one.
So tell me, in a nutshell, why should people come?
Why should you come for this?
Yes.
What would you be missing? Just imagine what if you'd never got there. I do. Everyone would say this about whatever they're doing, but if there's a piece of musical theatre that has all the ingredients that will make you laugh, it's like a gag after gag that stands up today, just like it would have done back in the 90s. But they're timeless comedy, and I just love the music, the Gershwin music, and the tap dancing, which is like playing the drums with your feet. I think it's just lovely, and how can I? It's like the ultimate rainbow of every spectrum that you could watch on stage.